Let's talk about it. Yeah, top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host, to do the most. Welcome to Just Being Frank show. Listen, I'm early today. I'm early on this one. You late. That's not on me. Hey, you should have been here 5 minutes already ago. This one I couldn't even wait, man. After I watched this video, shout out to Didi Got a Podcast, Mr. Demetrius. Man, listen, I ain't seen nobody put together a video like this. This was crazy. I mean, I'm gonna give him his flowers. He cooked up something super duper special. Earlier, I did a live on Charlie Kirk, right? And his wife. I did a live on his wife and how she was moving real oppy and real weird. And I didn't like none of what she was like, how she moving. I didn't like her speech at his funeral. I didn't like none of the things. And we ended up doing a deep dive into her past and see that she comes from, she has quite a past. She definitely has quite a past. If you haven't seen that, I advise you, go watch it. Go watch it after this. But boy, we broke down a lot on Erica Kirk and her background and how she got with Charlie Kirk and everything else. Shout out to Manuel Luna in the building. Shout out to Barrow in the building. This one is, listen, when we talking about the powers that be, Illuminati, secret societies, and all of that type of stuff, this is about to cut the cake right here, ladies and gentlemen. You hit the like button. Hold your hats, too. This is going to get spooky right here, right now. I'm lost at words. I watched it, and I wanted to talk to everybody. I wanted to call people and go over it with them. I said, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me just go live and talk with the people. And I can watch this again and again because I was shocked at what the fuck I just watched. I was actually spooked. And I know about the BS, about the Boule and the Illuminati and all of that type of stuff. I'm up on game. But what I seen from this video, this cuts the cake. Trust me, it cuts the cake. And it's not too much of conspiracies when you got too much going on. Again, this shout Didi Got a Podcast. Go subscribe to his channel if he going up rapidly. He should be at 1 million after this video. He had 130K subscribers. He should be at 1 million after this video. That's how cold this video is. It's how eye-opening this video is to a lot of what we dealing with. You don't know what's going on. Okay? I need some more people in the building real quick. Let me get them in because I don't want nobody to miss this. I don't want you to miss this. If you coming in late, and we already start playing the video, go back. Because I might not even pause this one. This is so vicious, and he breaking it down bit by bit, piece by piece, that I don't even want to interrupt. Again, if you haven't watched this already, you about to be in for one. If you have, I'm sure you want to watch it again, as I did. So this will be my second round, and man, I can't wait. Because I might have missed something. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Where AB at? She in the building? I don't see her. She ain't in the building yet. All right. Let's get ready to rumble, man. Hit the like button. Let them know we here. Because this needs to be shared all over. Please. Let's check it out.
This video. I've made a lot of videos over the years about very deep topics, and very few times have I ever worked on a video and I was actually creeped out and a little spooked out as I was making the video. And I'm not joking. I'm not going to claim as if I'm the one that discovered this. I'm sure it's other content creators, but there was a Patreon member who actually commented and told me and brought this to my attention. So I've done research in record timing, and
record timing he did this. Listen, he definitely did. Somebody earlier came in my chat and said, Pope, you need to check out Snake Eyes. And I didn't know what he meant at the time. I'm like, Snake Eyes? I'm thinking he meaning Erica Kirk's eyes, the way her eyes be looking, she got snake eyes. But no, whoever that was, please if you in here tonight, please let me know that was you that told me to check out Snake Eyes. And again, it went over my head like a carry-on, and then this came about. That's my Rocky impression. Shout out to Cynthia and VVS Diamonds in the building. All right, let's go, man. I ain't pausing.
Information I'm about to give you all is going to blow you out of the water, because I've already shared that in the Illuminati card game that was released, I believe, in the 90s, that we've discussed for several years on this channel, there is a card called Enough is Enough. And this character, in my opinion, that looks just like Trump. At the very bottom.
Hey, man, looks just like Trump. I'm not going to hold you. It definitely goes deep. It does. Please, people, hit the like button. You're not going to want to miss none of this. This definitely looks like Trump. Anybody agree or disagree? Let me know, chat, if you agree or disagree. Shout out to Adrian E. in the building. W.R. Payton. Snake Eyes, the movie in 1998. Yes. Watch this. Let me know if you agree. Does this look like the Trump? That Illuminati card game is no joke. The Illuminati cards, I know about these. Agree. Cynthia says agree. In the movie, a guy named Charles Kirkland was shot in the neck. Hey, listen, don't give it away yet. Watch this, though. Pay attention. Let's go. So far, we agree. Life is stage play. You got to figure out the script. Yeah, totally Trump, Burroughs said. Wow, yeah. This looks like, I can't deny that looks like Trump.
It says, at any time, any place, our snipers.
If you peep the horns right here, if you peep the horn in this where it's cut off like his head, that's really like a horn. It's like a devil's horn right here. That's Wild Bill. Oh, Trump.
Can drop you. Have a nice day. Well, just before Charlie Kirk was taken out, here's a video that he posted on YouTube.
It's never been easier to start a podcast.
Oh my goodness, this is about to go. This is about to get heavy.
And what is this video title at the bottom? Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Hold up, whoa, wait, what?
Have a nice day. Well, just before Charlie Kirk was taken out, here's a video that he posted on YouTube. Here's
enough is enough. It does say that. Have been forced to put up with something. What does that say? That set loose.
Trump. And what is this video title at the bottom? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I cannot make this up. There is a 1998 movie called Snake Eyes, starring Nicolas Cage. And before we even talk about what this movie is about, let's just focus on the name of the movie. Snake Eyes. I've shared multiple times over the past couple of days that Erica Kirk, her eyes in particular, have creeped me out. And I'm not the only person that have noticed it, because on Patreon, I shared a video of a young lady who did all the research and did all the work and deserved.
Now, Steve, with what she about to start talking about and everything, like her eyes, this is all blurry. So, I mean, this is all blurry. And I understand what she's saying, but I'm going to go past that. I'm going to skip past that because she ain't really talking about nothing. Let's go.
They liberate DC.
But I'm not even going to focus on that, because that's the part where y'all will start to call us conspiracy theorists. So let's just focus on the undeniable fact.
There we go.
This 1998 film right here that you're looking at was produced by a guy by the name of Brian D. Palmer. Brian D. Palmer was born September the 11th, 1940. Now, we all know the significance of the date September the 11th. Without me having to say it, we all have heard the conspiracies surrounding September the 11th and potentially other.
I just got to make sure y'all heard that. I got to make sure for people in the back, they heard that.
1998 film right here that you're looking at was produced by a guy by the name of Brian D. Palmer. Brian D. Palmer was born September the 11th, 1940. Now, we all know the significance of the date September the 11th. Without me having to say it, we all have heard the conspiracies surrounding September the 11th and potentially other countries that could have been involved. But another reason why that date is going to be important for this video is because the day before September the 11th is September the 10th, which is the day that Charlie Kirk lost his life. All of this is going to be relevant for this video. Please keep that in mind. Now, as it pertains to the synopsis of this film, this story basically takes place during a heavyweight boxing match in Atlantic City. Nicolas Cage plays a person named Rick Santoro, who is a flashy, corrupt cop who witnesses the assassination of the U.S. Secretary of Defense during the fight. The arena goes into lockdown, and Santoro teams up with his old friend, Navy Commander Kevin Dunn, to find the shooter. And as Santoro investigates, he uncovers a web of conspiracy, betrayal, and cover-ups. And one last thing I want to point out about this movie cover is in the bottom right corner. It says, watch closely, August 7th. And I just thought it was interesting because August 7th of this year, there was a headline that came out that says 4 more Palestinians starved to death in Gaza as Israeli settlers attack aid convoys from Jordan. This will be relevant in this video.
What? Who are you? Where? My lucky number. What?
So what you're witnessing here is Nicolas Cage just got a phone call. Sitting to his left is Secretary of Defense. Would you like to know the name of the Secretary of Defense? His name is Charles Kirkland. I'm going to say it again. This character's name is Charles Kirkland. And look at where he was supposedly hit by the bullet, on the left side of his neck. Look at who witnessed this happen. A female who's a blonde standing in all white. Does this look familiar? Does this look familiar? But let's continue. I want you to notice.
I do find it very interesting that she chose to wear all white right here. And that's not the funeral. She chose to wear all white with a black get down underneath top or shirt, I should say. And then basically the same thing. Come on now.
Does this look
right here? All white with a black top. 2 different days, but I digress. Let's go.
Happen? A female who's a blonde standing in all white. Does this look familiar? Does this look familiar? But let's continue. I want you to notice as well that this character that has on blonde hair, that I believe is supposed to be symbolic. Not necessarily that maybe whoever's supposed to be this person in real life, that blonde is not the color of their hair. No, I think this is supposed to be symbolic to say that this person right here in this film was not who they appeared to be, right? They had on the disguise. They were being someone or pretending to be someone that they were not. That part is extremely significant as well, because this is the boxer who has now went down. This will be extremely important here in a second. But before we move on to the next part that is very important, let's point out what he was told moments before this all took place. As we can see here, the all-seeing eye. We see the all-seeing eye, and right below it, what do we see? Something that appears to look like twin pillars with the letter M on the top of both of them. They look like to be a Freemasonic lodge, and the M could stand for Mason. But let's listen to what he was told.
Lucky number. My lucky number.
His lucky number, and it's the number 7. What is the 7th alphabet? It is the letter G, which just so happens to be the letter on the ring of Erica Kirk when she was supposedly or allegedly rubbing and touching the body of Charlie Kirk. But I don't know too many people who actually.
Hey, bro, he should have shown. I wish he would have showed that again. That picture of her rubbing his hand, her rubbing his hand with that ring with the letter G on it, the Freemason ring. We was talking about that earlier in our live about Freemasonry and all of that type of stuff. The Rockefeller family, the Rochester, all of that type of stuff. It goes deep. And so when I seen her wearing that ring, even earlier today, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because I know what that symbolized. I know what that means. You know what I'm saying? And so for her to be wearing it while rubbing his hand, that was wild to me. Like there's no getting around that. When you wear something like that, it's something into that. And let's go ahead. I digress.
I believe that was Charlie Kirk in that casket. But I digress. Everything in this video is alleged of Erica Kirk when she was supposedly or allegedly rubbing and touching the body of Charlie Kirk. But I don't know too many people who actually believe that was Charlie Kirk in that casket. But I digress. Everything in this video is alleged. And here you can see a better view of the so-called exit, which once again looks like 2 twin pillars for Freemasonic lodges, in my opinion. Once again, you see the all-seeing eye to your top left, and we see the American flag. So this is supposed to be a very patriotic event, so to speak. And here's the boxer that allegedly went down, which could also be viewed as a decoy. But let's further figure out why this is important.
Hear that storm out there? I wish it would blow this whole town up.
No. Who's she?
She's the one who came to me in the first place, told me I was supposed to go down. I never met anybody else with her.
Did you get a name?
Yeah, name, address, serial number, 8x10 color picture. You want to look at that too?
Do you hear what this person just said? This is the boxer explaining to Nicolas Cage that he was told beforehand that when everything goes down or when everything starts to become chaotic, he's supposed to go down. Would you like to know the name of this character, this boxer, who was supposed to go down when everything took place? The boxer's name is Tyler. The person that was supposed to be the fall guy, or the guy that's supposed to go down when everything takes place, boxer's name is Tyler, i.e.
Right here is really when the video got me. When the Charlie Kirkland, I'm like, okay, that's kind of like a normal name. That's a common name. A lot of Charlie Kirklands in the world. I'm like, I'm still, I'm feeling it, but I'm like, okay, give me more. And as he kept giving me more with the G on the ring and the so on and so forth, the date, I know that enough is enough and Trump and all that. I said, okay, give me more. And then the fall guy, the guy that took a dive, that took a fall, name was Tyler. And his name, I said, oh, this shit now is starting to get spooky. And we ain't even halfway into the video. It gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Hit the like button.
Tyler Robinson. Does that sound familiar to anybody? But we're not done.
Storm out there.
Because at the beginning of this clip, as you just heard, he said, do you hear this storm out there? Listen to what Nicolas Cage says in response.
I wish it would blow this whole town up.
No. Who's she?
She's the one who came to me in the first.
He said, who's she? He mentioned something about a storm. Nicolas Cage responds and says, no, who is she? Let's take a listen to what was said during Charlie Kirk's memorial.
Erica is the storm. Erica is the storm.
You heard it first. He said Erica is the storm. But let's move on. Yesterday when I was watching Candace Owens' show, by the way, in my Erica Kirk video, which is my last post, many of you were saying that you sent that video to other larger content creators. If you send this video right here to Candace Owens and she chooses not to cover it, then we'll know for a fact that Candace Owens is controlled opposition, because what I'm about to show you is undeniable. She covered.
You heard that? Look, again, shout out to Kristen in Texas. Kristen in Texas says, Pope, her rings, she wears 3. C for Charlie, G for daughter, Gigi, M for son, Mac. I understand all of that and what you just said. Appreciate that information, but that was a masonry ring she was wearing. She could have put it together in how she wanted to, but that was that G ring. Yeah, that was masonry free. I can't excuse it. That's a good excuse for her to say that's why this is what this is. But not for me. I can't let that slide. I can't. You can't get over on me with that one. Shout out to Borrow for the $9.99 super chat. This is a wicked good stream, Coach. Appreciate it. Didn't know you were live, Pope. Hey, Pope, all smoke, David. Shout out to you. Hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, we on to something. He said if Candace Owens don't get back at him about this or speak on this, then she might be compromised. Well, I would hate to believe any of that. Let's go.
On her show, a clip from Megyn Kelly. And I remember watching it thinking, that's a very random and odd thing to share at this time. But still, Megyn Kelly decided to share it. Let's take a listen to what Megyn Kelly told us.
I'm from Renewal by Anderson. And we've helped.
It's already deep, but it's about to go deeper. Let's go.
Weeks before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, the far-left website Jezebel declared that it had a mission to cast bad luck or a curse on Charlie. They wanted to hurt him in some way. They declared, quote, if the far-right misogynist with a bad haircut wants to villainize independent women, Jezebel is more than happy to be the hag of his nightmares. And they went on to the website Etsy, yes, Etsy, to, quote, cast a curse on him. Yes, this is actually a thing. Etsy, the website known for making arts and crafts on demand, will happily cast a hex through its witches, who you can hire, on someone if you ask them to. 2.5 weeks after those curses were requested and cast, 2 days after Jezebel published that article, Charlie was killed by an assassin's bullet. Erica and Charlie Kirk heard about these curses, and that news genuinely rattled Erica in particular. She knew Christian teaching on the subject. She loved Charlie, absolutely.
Why would you specify and say that a wife loves her husband? Why would you go out of your way to say that? Well, of course, they're married. That's a very odd thing to say. But let's continue.
And she was scared when she heard of the curses Jezebel had called up. So much so that she and Charlie contacted a friend, who I believe she said was a Catholic priest, but definitely a friend, and asked him to come over and pray with them over Charlie the night before he was murdered.
This is more proof, in my opinion, that they're using a lot of these folks to try to get people into Catholicism. This is marketing. This is all that this stuff is, in my opinion. Everything I say in this video is alleged. Now I want you all to take a listen after Megyn Kelly decided to share this random story about some hex that was put on Charlie Kirk and how Erica Kirk in particular was so bothered and frazzled and rattled with an emphasis on Jezebel, which if you don't know, Jezebel in the scriptures, 1 Kings 16 through 21, Jezebel is the queen of Israel, known for wickedness and idolatry. One would even say promiscuity. Let's listen to a clip from the movie Snake Eyes.
Along with 14,000 fight fans who have braved Hurricane Jezebel.
Cut, Anthea. They want you to call it a tropical storm, not a hurricane.
But it is a hurricane.
Yeah, well, it's also a holiday weekend, so will you please just call it a tropical storm?
Well, it looks like Tropical Storm Jezebel just may be a hurricane after all.
Anybody still in denial? For the people that's spamming my Patreon, since I made one video free, some people decided to go over there and spam me and tell me how Erica Kirk and Charlie Kirk are such good people and this stuff can't be true. But what about the facts that I'm sharing? There's a reason I have a playlist on this channel called More Than a Coincidence. Do you have an explanation for this? And notice how they said, they didn't just say Jezebel, but she said, well, maybe it is a hurricane. Maybe it is a storm. There's that storm. There's the Jezebel. But let's continue, because let's talk more about the Fall Guy narrative.
Sympathies to the Secretary's family, and to the nation, to the people that he so faithfully and proudly served. And I have something else to say to those that would try to bully us or to terrorize us, to divert us from the causes of peace and justice. I want you to know that in spite of what's happened here tonight, we are not deterred.
And the plan I bought, that prairie populist who is criminally dismantling the entire armed forces, goes down. The disloyal employee, she goes down with him. The fanatical terrorist, he takes the rap. The Air Guard missile contract is approved, and I get enough money to finish the goddamn millennium. It was a good plan.
Did you hear that? But for the people in the back, or the people who may not still understand what they just listened to, the first half of this clip was...
Yeah, the first half of this clip. Okay, he was explaining it. Okay, good.
The commander or maybe the president talking about addressing the nation and saying that if you think that this was going to deter us, well, the opposite happened. This sounds...
I want people, because I need y'all to catch that, because now I see, now I'm watching it for the second time. Yes, she about to say exactly what he just said. Watch this. Hold on. I need y'all to catch this.
Here tonight, we are not deterred.
And the plan I bought, that...
Sympathies to the Secretary's
Listen
family,
to this. I'm
and
gonna
to the nation,
What's she gonna say?
people that he so faithfully and proudly served. And I have something else to say to those that would try to bully us or to terrorize us, to divert us from the causes of peace and justice. I want you to know that in spite of what's happened here tonight, we are not deterred.
And the plan I bought, that prairie...
Okay, right there, that part right there to watch this. He gonna say it sounds just like what she about to say, and boy, he wasn't playing.
To what Erica Kirk said during her tribute video to Charlie Kirk and to the nation right after he was assassinated. When she said in so many words, you've awakened something in this country.
They killed Charlie because he preached a message of patriotism, faith, and of God's merciful love. They should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea.
She just sounds so phony to me. She sounds so scripted as she's sitting there reading. Did you read? You have no idea. Did you write? You have no idea that many times?
The last part of this clip that you're listening to is the president talking about how the fall guy and they had everything planned out. And I guess everything started to unravel, but I'm not done.
States for the last 6 years. He's believed to be linked to a series of threatening letters. Palestinian who's lived in the United States for the last 6 years. He's believed to be linked to a series of threatening letters written to various defense secretaries expressing outrage over the sale of missile systems and other weaponry to Israel. A handwritten note was found on Rabat's body.
Could you hold it up too, please?
Apparently, he intended it to be found after the shooting.
Commander, what's in the note, sir?
I can't disclose that until it's been studied by investigators.
And the plan I bought, that prairie populist who was criminally dismantling the entire...
Does this sound familiar? First and foremost, they mentioned a Palestinian and they mentioned Israel. Then they mentioned him leaving a note behind as if he wanted it to be found, which is quite literally what happened with Tyler Robinson, this mythical 17th century language that Tyler Robinson was allegedly using with his lover. Not to mention he also left the gun behind to be found. Anybody noticing the pattern? Then you had Erica Kirk to give her memorial speech, and I want you all to take a listen to what she had to say.
My husband, Charlie, he wanted to save young men, just like the one who took his life. That young man on the cross, our Savior said, Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do. That man, that young man, I forgive him. I forgive him because it was what Christ did and is what Charlie would do. The answer to hate is not hate. The answer we know from the gospel is love, and always love. Love for our enemies and love for those who persecute us.
Yeah, again, I'm just not.
How is this believable to anyone? How does
not only is it not believable, to me, it's not even relevant to his funeral. It's really not. She should be okay. The wife used to be talking about the legacy that he built, that he left, that people gonna continue on, so on and so forth. All the good, the type of husband, the type of father he was, type of man he was. things that we might not have known behind the scenes, like stuff like that, like intimate things, not who that young man, and you want to give that young man so much. You're giving him a platform for what? That young man. Oh, that young man. You damn near sound like you was jerking off to that young man. Sound like you was masturbating to that young man the way you kept that young man. Like you was obsessed with the. You didn't even say it in a way like you was disgusted by the young man or you was upset with the young man. You said it like you wanted to have sex with that young man. That young man. Oh, that man. Oh. Like you weirdo. We at your husband's funeral. Talk about your husband, not that young man. Or what Charlie Kirk, he wanted to help people like that young man. No, he didn't want to help psychos. He ain't no helping the evil. Are you kidding me? No, he wanted to help people that's lost. That young man can't be found. He was oh, come on, man. I just don't get it. The way she did the young man. She's definitely the worst actress ever. Anime. She's definitely the worst actress ever. She tried to be an actress and she didn't succeed at that. She tried to be an actress. And with her, she got she looked the part, but she fishy.
Come on, how is this coming off? How don't you feel weird? How? When people started cheering up, I'm like, it's one thing to like make the crying face. Where are the tears? And even if tears came, let's go a step further. We're in 2025. We have advanced methods and strategies and approaches. They have perfumes that works and activates, like have you to react as if it's onions that they can spray on your clothes to make you water. I don't even think that the performance was that good. Not to mention, do y'all remember many years ago, there was this pastor or this preacher who went viral for stating that there was going to be a leader who was going to be very charismatic, that was going to change the trajectory of the United States of America and the world. And many people have said that basically it was Trump, saying that he was going to come like a trumpet. Well, that same person, or I believe it to be the same person, also gave a speech talking about a woman who was going to rise up and was going to be anointed and holy and have oil and was going to lead a nation and was going to come like a storm. And then we're back to this here. I want to talk a little bit about his hand sign because we know that this is the divine feminine. I won't go too much into it here, but we've talked about it on Patreon in my Shannon Sharp series. We've talked about it when I talked about Shabuzi. That's right, the country singer Shabuzi. We've talked about it when it comes to P. Diddy, who all religiously have made this hand sign, which is about the divine feminine, which in a wraparound way goes back to Jezebel and goes back to occultism. This movie, in my prediction, in my opinion rather, did not predict. The Illuminati card did not predict that Donald Trump would win, that Charlie Kirk would make the same post similar to the Illuminati card. These Simpsons and their episodes have not predicted anything. What these people are doing is they're planning and they're just laying out breadcrumbs. They're mapping out their plans to the world, putting it right in our faces. This is the time more than ever, and this is also a message to myself, to get in the scriptures, to read your Bibles, to try to get as close to God as you can, because something is happening in this country, something is happening in this world that is so wicked and demonic, and we never know when our Lord is coming back. But I just pray that you all are prepared, because I plan to be prepared myself. This isn't to scare anybody. If anything, is to do the opposite. Because once again, I believe that these people are characters playing their roles. Too many coincidences in this situation. Hop in the comment section. Give me your thoughts as always.
Tough. Great job, young man. Great job, young man. Exposing a lot. Storm is coming. They been. Boy, listen, man. everything is there's too many coincidences, right? It's just like some people you can get convicted on a murder off if it's too much circumstantial evidence. If it's too much of it, we're gonna get you. Right there, that was too much of it. It was too much of it. Am I tripping? Or was that a lot? Was that a lot? The Snake Eyes comparison to everything that they was going, is that a lot or not? Am I tripping? That's too many coinky dinks. Once it's like that, nah. Now I can't unsee what I just seen. I can't unsee what I just seen. I can't. Shout out to Inspector for the $19 super sticker. That's too many coincidences, folks. I can't. There's no way you can get around a lot of what we just seen. Shout out to BDP. Yeah, you know me. I've been knee deep in Candace lives lately. This video is a good find, Pope. Yeah, man. And he even said, hey, if Candace don't respond to this video, that he might think she compromised. And I'm like, why would he say that about my CO? Love me some Candace Owens. And so I'm like, oh, no, can't be. But, you never know with what's going on, especially when people have the certain type of backing and power. When they get these type of things, it's like, why was you awarded? You always got to ask why these type of people was awarded these certain get downs. It gets spooky. Oh man, that was too many coincidences. Again, am I tripping? It's too much connections. It's too much. It's too much. Not only do you got some similar of the lady in white who's janky. You got the guy got hit in the left side of the neck. You got the number 7, the all-seeing eye masonry with the behind that with the number 7 and the letter G is the 7th letter in the alphabet, and she wore the G on her finger in the masonry with the masonry. Oh no, it's a lot. The Jezebel, the storm, them calling Erica as a storm. Oh man, we can keep going. The speech that she made at the memorial compared to the speech that he told me. Oh man, that was too on point too. What else? The fall guy being named Tyler. I mean, the fall guy, the guy, not the fall guy who took the blame for shooting, but the guy that took the fall, took a dive to start it all off, to throw everybody's attention off. Right. And what is Tyler in this case? Tyler is the guy, he's the fall guy, and he's the one everybody's who will be looking at him instead of elsewhere when it comes to who is involved. And so when it comes to that, like, yeah, this was one hell of a video. Yeah, it was a good find, like you said, BDP. Shout out to DD Podcast. That's DDP. Now, DD got a podcast. DDGP. You know, Tyler's boyfriend has disappeared. He disappeared? Wow. Shout out to Barry's book tour. Wow. His wife first saw Charlie in Israel when she was 17 and connected to a child sex trafficking scandal in Romania tied to an adoption nonprofit. She was a beauty queen at Trump pageant. Yeah, we covered that this morning, Ian Graves. I covered that, her background and who she was this morning. We took a deep dive into her past. And that's what, yeah, we came up with and it was from DD Podcast. Again, it was from DD Podcast. I'm like, whoa, it's heavy. It's heavy. Be careful. We will have black helicopters over the house. Yeah, I mean, this is tough. I said, damn. Now I'm about to go watch Snake Eyes. The whole movie. It's tough. If you're crying for real, it makes me cry. I saw her and recoil back in my chair, phony as all get out. When red alarm bells go off, there's a reason. Once eyes have been opened, can't go back. Hey, no, for real. And AB, the thing is, too, again, nobody suspected her of nothing until we seen her keep speaking. And once you show yourself, then you start to see who people are, and you start to dig into, okay, hold on, wait, you moving a little weird. What's going on? And that's what happened with Erica. Her eyes look like snake eyes. They do. That's what I'm saying. Everything goes up with this Snake Eyes movie. And yeah, man. What's so crazy is that we just came across her past and all the connections that she had growing up, and just her upbringing. It's all over the place, but it's like controlled chaos. But it's a lot of her trying to crack the code of being in the spotlight in some way. In some way, she was trying modeling. She was doing acting. She played sports. She signed up for or majored in Christian leadership, political science. Like she like positioned herself to have such a wide range. And then her mom is connected to the Homeland Security, government, and all of this, and Israel connections, and oh my goodness. I mean, wowzers. I mean, Trump connections, just getting called up to a beauty pageant out of nowhere. 23 years old, out of college. She done all of that stuff. She did the college thing and all of that. 23 years old, get caught up for a beauty pageant, and it just so happens to be Trump running it, and which is boy, the card with the Trump face, Illuminati card with the Trump face, and enough is enough. And yeah, man, it's a lot. Not gonna lie, Burrow, yeah, that bother. What Burrow say? Record too. Yeah, man, it's a lot. That is crazy. I'm like, whoa. His name was Charlie Kirkland, the Secretary of State. That's another thing. Would anybody say, what was Charlie? Well, okay, I know Charlie Kirk wasn't Secretary of State, but wasn't he something to Trump in a sense of working under the president? Wasn't he doing something for Trump? Who did Trump name as his Secretary of State? Yeah. Hey, what? See? Yeah, Kristen in Texas. Read that right there. I don't see her Masonic ring on hand prior to his death. Me neither. What was Charlie Kirk's? I understand he advocated for people to vote for Donald Trump, but was he any kind of role player in the White House? Like, because I know he brought a lot of black people to the White House, political people, so on and so forth. He brought them to the White House. Yeah, she's not fully. Her new role is bring as many Christians into cabinet. He was some. I believe he was some for Donald Trump. Charlie didn't hold it. an office title, but was like Trump's youth ambassador. Not to my understanding. Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. Not really. All right. No go. Oh man, I'm appalled. I'm like, damn, I didn't know it was gonna take this turn. I didn't believe the shooter was Tyler Robinson. Never. I never believed it. Out the gate. Didn't fit with me, didn't sit with me. I couldn't believe that one. And then you start seeing all these different angles and no blood in the back, and I didn't see no blood dripping when they carried. Is Charlie in on this? Is Charlie alive? I didn't see no blood, homie. I'm just saying, listen, homie, I don't know what's going on. Because I seen blood squirt out of this man's neck, but yet when they took him to the car, it's no blood dripping from his neck when they putting him in the car. Nobody had blood on him. I'm like, where's the blood? And then you had a guy take a chair, get on top of the chair right when Charlie Kirk got shot. That should have been a bloody mess. Right there. It should have been a pool of blood or something right there. That's a crime scene where a murder, assassination just took place, and y'all don't have that roped off. You got a guy who's just coming up, get on the top of the chair, take the camera down, sit the camera over, take the SIM card out. Whoa, motherfucker, what are you doing? This is a murder investigation. And you taking cameras down? I need all of that evidence. Everything is us, the feds. What are you doing? You in violation. But where was the blood? How wasn't that a bloody scene? He was just walking around that area where Charlie Kirk got hit. Even when he got the camera down, he kind of walked right over where Charlie, all of it was right there. And I didn't see no blood. Candace Owens said she watched the camera view from the back and there was no blood. And I'm just saying, how? That man got hit with a bullet that can go through 2 elks and kill 2 elks. It's what the hunters have been telling us, that man got hit with a bullet that can take down 2 elks. And you mean to tell, and he got hit in the neck, supposedly, allegedly, even if it was from the back and exit out of the neck. That's a lot of blood, homie, supposed to be coming out. A lot. Again, you can try to put a towel around it. You can try to wrap it with a t-shirt. It will soak it if it's too much blood coming out. Who knows the answer to that? Who knows the answer to the devil's plan? I don't know. I know that looks weird. All I can tell you is what I'm seeing. I'm not behind the scenes. I can just show you. When I seen them put him in the car, matter of fact, Carmen 12, did you see the video of them putting him in the car? Christian in Texas, did you see the video with them putting him in the car? Did you two see the video of them putting him in the car? And did you see any blood? And tell me, do you feel like you should have seen blood? Want to know, do you feel like it should have been, you should have seen some drippets, some little leakages coming down? He was laying this way as they're carrying him, and that gives me cause to pause. I don't know the agenda, but that ain't it. If a person slits your throat, fucker, you finna be gushing. You got arteries and nerves around here that you just finna be. So I'm trying to figure out. And that same guy that took the camera, that stood on that chair and took the camera down and got the SIM card out, he was just lurking around when they was taking Charlie, just lurking with his camera, just all cool, calm, and collected when everybody else was scrambling all around. He just calm, cool, collected with his camera, and then he ends up being back on the murder scene after they took Charlie off, and now he taking down the camera? Carmen said there was no blood. There should have a lot of blood, being that the bullet hit artery. I mean, should have been squirting at you like a fucking water hose. That's what I'm saying. I simplify things in life. If it don't make sense, it's not the truth. So again, I can't tell you why they would fake his death, why they would do any of this, why they would do any of what they've been doing. We can't trust the government is all I know. And I've been saying that forever. And once we wake up as a people and understand it's not about your color of your skin, evil comes in all shapes, sizes, colors. Good comes in all shapes, sizes, colors. You better start learning how to weed out what side you on. You're on the good side, you got to learn how to weed out the evil. They come in all color shapes. You can't just look at a person because of the color they skin and you give them the benefit of the doubt. You give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I'm on X. The Pope be frank. Check me out. Shout out to Carmen, man, because she be understanding when I lay sit down to her. Again, I don't know it's just evil that we dealing with in the world, and you can't trust the government. And they want to keep us divided. That's why they keep on racially with all the racial shit. Keep us dumb to what they doing. Man, I was just watching some shit on Netflix called Billionaire Bunker. Any of y'all seen that? Billionaire Bunker. I hate to spoil it for you if you didn't see it, but I'm about to spoil it for you because I believe like a lot of that type of shit, even though it's a series and it's scripted and it's actors and all that, I believe a lot of that shit goes on in the world. But Billionaire Bunker, I don't know what part of the world they in, part of the country, what part of the world they in, but it's a series about, I'm gonna spoil it for you. Fuck it. It's a series about rich people. The world it's a world going on, and nuclear is about to get let off, and so on and so. You got 2 more episodes, AB? Well, what I'm saying, well, you already understand then. You already in. So no, I'm not gonna tell you the ending, but what it's about is they fool these millionaires / billionaires into going to stay in this bunker that they built for the rich, right? And it's gonna accommodate you and this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth. So they sell them a illusion that the world is coming to an end, and they put all kind of actors outside in front of their house. It's all chaotic, and so on and so forth, to make them go to this bunker, and they create all kind of different things to pull wool over your eyes and make you think this is what's going on when really it's all a lie. So your reality is not reality. And that's what it's about. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So it's tough. Your reality is not your reality. Oh wait, did I just? No, yeah, they lying to him. Yeah, you say you 2 episodes in, right? Hold on. You got 2 episodes left. I got 2 more episodes. Oh yeah, so then you already know. You already know that they lying to them about what's up. So you know, I ain't spoiling for you. You good. Iron Grace say, or someone says that they picked up a guy with a freedom on his shirt and they took Charlie dead or alive under the stage that they now have covered with cement. I ain't saying that. You know, I was thinking earlier that do you think she could be involved? And I turn YouTube on and see you. Yeah, Linda Brown. Yeah, I think now I believe she's involved. Earlier today on my live, I was just saying she moving weird. All I could say was she moving weird. I don't. Her background is sketchy. That's all I could say. Now, after watching this, yeah, she's involved. After watching this, she's involved. And I'm damn near to the point to say Trump. I'm damn near to the point to say Trump. I'm damn near to the point to say Charlie is involved. I need to see blood. Where's the blood? Where is the blood? At this point, I think Charlie is involved. Excuse me. I gotta be frank with the people right now. Everybody's a suspect. Even Charlie. God damn it. At this point, too much going on. Too much going on, and I didn't see no blood. I seen blood, the initial hit. I seen the blood squirting. And then again, all these motherfucking assassination attempts on Trump that happened just this year. How many assassinations? When does that, when? I didn't even think about that. Didn't somebody try to take out Trump twice? All of a sudden, we got all these assassinations going on. Just random, just 3 in a year. Oh, that hatch door that was going underground. Was it right there? Was it right there where it was? The blood poured out like someone opened up a fire hydrant. Didn't you see that? Jeff H., do you mean when he got hit? Yeah, when it squirted up? No, we talking about, I sure didn't see no blood when they was putting him in the car. So should the blood have just stopped? Does the blood, let me ask you a question, Jeff H., does the blood just stop? So after the initial squirt, that's it? It's done? Let me ask you that. Answer me that. I'm looking for your answer. Answer me that. Does the blood just stop? Because did you see them carrying him to the car? Him leaned over, them carry him to the car, no blood? Did you see that? Let me see if I can go pull it up. Matter of fact, let's go pull it up. Let's see. They might have it. They might. We're going to find it. We're going to find it. Since we're talking about it, a lot of people, some people might not have seen it. We got a lot of people who've seen it. We got a lot of people who haven't seen it. So let's go pull it up. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's check it out. See if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, this is one angle. I got one angle. I'm gonna pull. I want to make sure I got the angle that I've seen. But I got one angle that's cool. You can kind of still see certain things, but I want to find the better one. It's got to be, yeah, this the angle. This the angle. All right, let's go. I'm gonna show y'all both angles. We're gonna show both angles. Beautiful. Let's go see. Let's watch this together. Let's check it out. All right.
So that's how it ends. He gets thrown in the back of SUV, and then you wait. Right? Next thing you hear.
Shut up. Go back. Go back. Go back. All right. So let's go frame by frame. Shall we? Let's go frame by frame. Right here, right now, I want to look where my arrow, my hand is. There should be blood all on this floor right here. Right here, there should be blood all right here. For starters. Okay? Just for starters. There is nothing right there. Okay? Let's go. Now, even back here, I'm looking back here because they just came from right here. I know they're right here right now. Don't look at them right here. Don't look at them right now. Let's look for where they just came from. They came from here. There is no blood on the ground back here. Zero. None. From in this little frame, okay, let's say they right here. If they came, let's say they went diagonal or this way. Either way, there's no blood on the ground. Okay? Again, this man is laying down, basically. They got him hanging. This should be, do you see, Charlie? Is this, whoever hand, this should be blood coming around. Is this Charlie right here, white shoes? Is this his arm? There should be blood coming all down from right here. All this should be leaking. All that should be leaking. No blood is on his ground, ladies and gentlemen. He's not bleeding at all. You can look on the ground clearly. You can even see shadows. You can see the shadows. The car, this is shadow. This is light. That's his legs. This is, so you can see clearly on the ground right here. Behind them, you can see there is no blood. Shout out to West Coast Giafilia. His white shoes for F's sake. Man, did they put a tourniquet? I don't know what that is. And that was bad enough. Let's see. Kristen says, Frank Turek said his eyes were fixed in the SUV on the way to the hospital. He was dead, but then you hear they got a pulse. Weird shit. Yeah. Yeah, it don't matter where he got. Yes. Okay. Yes, Linda. I seen that too. He got shot in the back of his head. I got a video talking about that. You have a lot of blood coming out. Yeah, let's watch it all the way through. Good call. Yes, so there still should be bleeding if they said he was still alive at that point. They should be bleeding all, like they rushed him immediately as soon as after he got shot. The blood squirted up. That doesn't stop. That doesn't stop. bleeding hearts when the bleeding stops when the heart stops. Bull, who told you that, Cat 5? Who told you such a thing? Where did you learn that? Please go back to school. There is only so much blood. You're not an expert. Oh, there's only so. Really? Yeah, I'm not an expert. I've seen a lot of people bleed, man. Okay? You guys sound that desperado. You sound desperate. You sound desperate to be stupid. Candace thought they might have shot him in front that door. Meanwhile, Burroughs says, they started a war with, okay, hold on, we're going, bloody shoe prints from people carrying him. I gotta watch that video again. Yeah, I mean, because where is it? Yeah, he's probably not dead. Besides blood from his neck, there has no blood from him anywhere else. All the leaders. So again, I'm just saying, let's get back. Let's go back. We almost there. Let's get to it. I want to see. No blood. You don't just stop bleeding. You don't just stop bleeding at all. When your heart stops. I don't know who the fuck told you such a thing. That is crazy. And look at this man right here. He has no blood on him. Was he the one carrying him in the white? He was carrying from the back. He wasn't carrying him at all. These dudes. Okay, these dudes. Dude in the white not carrying at all. It's no blood on the ground. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody look clean. Everybody look clean. There's no blood, ladies and gentlemen. Zero.
So that's how it ends. He gets thrown in the back of the SUV.
Man. Nope. That's weird to me. Nope. Can't buy it. I can't buy it. You can't pee on my leg, tell me it's raining. You can't pee on my leg, tell me it's raining. You can't pee on my leg. You can't pee on my leg, tell me it's raining. Nope. We got it up close. No blood. That man ain't bleeding. That man just got shot 2 seconds ago. Blood was squirting out of his neck 2 seconds ago. 2 seconds ago, blood was squirting out this man's neck. And now he not bleeding? Where's the blood, ladies and gentlemen? Huh? Where? Not a drip? Not a drop? Huh? Who told you you stop bleeding after you get shot in your fucking neck? Who told you that? Who told you that? You need to tell them, bro. Don't tell me nothing else. Because that's outrageous. Now the cop is in the way. Look at this sidewalk. Look at where that look at all these people. Look at all this. There's not a drop. It's not a drop, people. You can lie to yourselves and tell yourselves all of whatever you want to try to tell yourself. You can try to lie to yourself and tell yourself whatever you want to try to tell yourself. Look, his body don't even look like the way they was carrying his body from the other view. I'm gonna go back and play it. That don't even look like a dead body. Like a dead body is like it's done. It's done. It almost looked like that person was keeping up that weight, that whatever kind of weight they had. But that's I'm gonna digress with that. That's just wow. That is Frank Turek in the white shirt and white hat. Come on, man. This is not on his shirt either. Yeah, I don't. Where is Desperado in them? That's what I was looking, see if they had anything else to say about, what they talking about. Sounds wild. It is no blood, y'all.
Amy, go.
No blood.
Stop, folks. Stop. Easy.
Yeah, can't pee on my leg. Tell me it's raining, Kenfo. No, let me see this one more time over here. I just want to see how they was carrying them. How the body that they carrying, it doesn't look like that person is dead.
So that's how it ends. He gets thrown in the back of SUV and
We buying that? You mean to tell me we buying that? Not a single drop. Yeah, when Trump said something about the ballroom he built, that was crazy. I share Charlie's faith, but I kind of don't like what this is turning into. Yeah, me neither. I'm with you. I am with you. West Coast Geophilia says MAGAs are hijacking the religion of Christianity to cover for the dirty deeds. Ooh, whiskey. Man, that's why I don't do the religion. I don't do the religion. I'll state that to me that causes division. Believe in a higher power than yourself, which is called God, if that's what you want to call him. That's fine and dandy. But to me, it's too much going on with religion. Unless you go back to the roots of it and find out the truth of it, and then you never could really find out the exact truth of it because the Bibles and things of that nature was written so long ago, and you don't know who put what in what, who changed out something, made up something. Nah, man, I'm a spiritual person. I'm not a religious person. For these type of reasons, you put your faith in stuff behind a pastor or preacher, and you believe in they good and holy and this, that, and the other, and next thing you know, they doing the most. They doing the most, and they leading you astray. You got all them Catholic preachers that you know how many of them messing with kids, and you have even my uncle, God rest his soul. God rest his soul, King of Gospel, Reverend James Cleveland. He sold his soul. That's why I know about this stuff. To me, in my opinion, he did some strange for a little piece of change. He was bisexual. Yes, he was. And I want to do a whole story on that. But he was the King of Gospel was bisexual. Had a pew full of gay-ass deacons. Yeah. Yes, indeed. And you like, huh? Whoa. Yeah, Reverend James Cleveland. Yeah, I have to. Hey, that's Hunk. God rest his soul. But I believe he did something strange for a little piece of change. He was the first gospel songwriter to win a Grammys award. He got his star, Hollywood star, on the Walk of Hollywood, on the Hollywood, whatever that shit called. So I real rich. Yeah. So yeah, when I tell you about this industry, it's dirty. Trust me, I've been around the block. You understand me? I've been right next to him. Yeah. You don't get to just say what? I don't get to just say what? Oh, misdeeds by MAGA. What are these misdeeds by MAGA? What misdeeds? Whenever there's a big MAGA meeting, the app crashes in that area. I don't know. Okay. Misdeeds are being had. Well, all I know is what happened in that video we just played earlier. The shit was crazy. It was creepy. And yeah, man, we got to keep our head on the swivel. We got to understand what's going on. Don't be fooled by, don't fall for anything. Don't fall for anything. Appreciate y'all rocking out with me again, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.